What's going on, VIP? NCAP24 here, and today we're going to talk about a defensive tip in which we want to break down for you that's going to start basically our ebook. What we're going to do this year is concentrate a lot more on solution-based defenses to where if there's a meta out there, there's some different things that people are having a hard time stopping. How can we set up defenses? How can we do different things to kind of give us the advantage against those type players that you're going to be looking for them to run that formation rather than not to look kind of deal. Right? We're going to mix in blitzes. We're going to do different things just to kind of make it the way it is. The first offense I want to look at is gun bunch. Obviously, that is going to be something that no matter how much they nerf things, it's still going to be a meta just because everybody is very, very set in their ways. We're going to start by really breaking down this play on this video and just show you what the reasoning why we're doing it. And then from there, go ahead and break down in separate videos, one with West Coast and one with the Patriots bunch, because they're two different sets of bunches that have a couple different plays in each one of what you're supposed to do as a user to read the play and respond. Okay, so that's the kind of what we're looking for in this video. So let's go ahead and take the cover 6 invert is the play that we're going to be looking at. And the reason why we're picking this is that it's got some zone principles in it this year that is going to help us with this. Okay, not all the new stuff got put in that is going to be negative. A lot of people are looking at it and saying, hey, I don't have my ability to go and I'm losing my players against cover 4, all that type of stuff. Cover 4 quarters was really designed to be a bunch stop. Okay, knowing that, we're going to use that element with it. We're going to use cover 6 invert because it's going to allow us to do the least amount of adjustments in order to make this work. There's going to be a few adjustments, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be one that at least for the most part, people are in the positions we want them to be in. We got a 3 receiver hook. There's a lot of good things with this play. So let's go take a look why we picked this play. I'm going to show you what the setup's going to be, and then we'll get into each individual play as we go there. Okay, so first let's look at personnel when it comes to this defense. Okay, the personnel you're going to see on Big Nickel G is you're going to get this player that I got highlighted here, Neil, is your strong safety. He comes down into the box, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to get your free safety who's supposed to normally be on the left side. He's going to shift to the right, giving your backup free safety as the position over here in the left position. Now, when you go over here, you're going to see that this player right here is going to be your right outside linebacker. And then this player right here is actually your middle linebacker. You're going to look at Kazee and say, where is Deion Jones? Okay. The reason why we've talked about this in a YouTube video, and it's something I want to make sure you see, we'll probably post it on the VIP so you know, there is a sub linebacker feature this year that you can sub out the linebacker with a faster player, typically going to be a free safety or a strong safety, to really help you out by, get a player on the field that's a little bit quicker or faster than a linebacker. That's going to be important in this scheme because what we're going to do with this player is we're going to end up manning him up on the lone receiver on the left, okay? So that's basically how it is, and then you've got all your players over here. Obviously, you've got your 2 defensive tackles, and then you've got your 2 defensive ends, okay? Now, here's the setup. I want to make sure that I break this down slowly for you so you understand how to use the buttons and all that. The first thing you're going to do is base align. Then you're going to press. Okay, so base align, if you basically press the Y and the right button, and then you press the Y and the down button. Okay, so that's basically how you do that. Now shift to the right, your defense align. So you're pressing left on the D-pad and then right. Okay, so you shift everybody right, and then you want to shift your linebackers left. So you're pressing right on the D-pad and then pressing left. Okay, so that's how that basically works. We're going to start this way, right? Now, really only have to do 2 more things. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to man that player up, and what you do is you're pressing the right bumper twice, selecting the linebacker by pressing the X button, taking your right stick, pressing up on the right stick, and then selecting your player. So in fast, it's going to be right bumper, X, right stick up, X again, okay? That's going to be the way you go ahead and you man that player up. Now, the only other thing we're going to do on this is we're going to take this defensive end right here, and we're going to put him on a hard flat. You do that by pressing left bumper, and then you can press B and then left on the D-pad. So this is the final setup right here, okay? Now, there's a lot of things working on this, and I want to make sure that you understand a few of them, okay? The first thing I want to make sure you understand is that in cover 4, what's going to end up happening on the right side, you've got the quarter flat, you've got the cover 4 cornerback on his deep fourth, and you've got the safety. They're going to lock down any type of flood concept to the right-hand side. This will shut down any type of corner strike, shut down any type of corner, any type of flat streak combination, the way it's supposed to match, okay? And what we do is we put an extra player underneath. The reason why we do that is because on corner strike, because it comes from the 3 receiver, when we're talking about numbers, we're talking outside is number 1. So the B is the 1, the RB is the 2, and the A is the 3, okay? So when the 3rd receiver from the outside in goes to the flat, the quarter flat's supposed to jump him, but it takes him a little while to do it. We want to make sure that the hard flat is there, okay? That's the first thing. But also, anytime there's a drag from left to right, the quarter flat will not pick it up. He will actually go deeper for us. So we want the hard flat to be there. The hard flat is very essential to this play. I know it only gives you 3 rushers, but this is a coverage-based D, and you're going to see that we're going to be able to have people in a good amount of spy spots that we can start sending people if we need to. And we'll get into that later, okay? So that's what the right side does. It really says, you know what? I don't have to worry about any type of flood concept to the right. All I've got to worry about is the left. So if you look at this, you're saying, who am I going to be using? Most people will say the 3 rec. It's not going to be that. It's actually going to be the free safety positioning, okay? Which is this guy right here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to key off of the left receiver, the X receiver, and depending on what he does is depending on how we cover the play. And we're going to get into that each individual play as we go and make the next videos. I just want to make sure that I give you this first video as a base so I don't make this a 25-minute video and then you get lost in it. We're going to stay here, and now we're going to go into the next video in which we're going to show you all of the plays out of Gun Bunch West Coast. And then the second video after this is going to be the Patriots playbook.